Today we're counting down the top 10 strangest creatures from mythology. Some lure, some feast, some warn, but none of them are what they seem. At first glance, she's a beautiful woman, graceful, mysterious, inviting. But take one step into her lair, and you'll never leave. The Jorogumo is a creature from Japanese folklore, a spider demon that can take on the appearance of a stunning woman. She seduces wandering men, lures them into her web-covered home, and when they're too entangled to escape, she feeds. The name literally means binding bride. Some legends say she plays music to draw victims in. Others say she fakes distress, pretending to need help. Either way, by the time her guests realize the truth, it's already too late. You're walking through the forest. The path twists and turns. Hours pass and you're still in the same place. You've been led astray, but not by nature, by something far stranger. The tikbalang is a tall, lanky creature from Filipino mythology with the head and hooves of a horse and the body of a man. Mischievous and eerie, it's known to play tricks on travelers, making them lose their way in the woods. Some stories say it guards ancient paths or sacred places. Others claim it appears during misty dawns, standing on its long legs, grinning. To break the spell, you need to turn your shirt inside out or ask politely to pass. Folklore meets funhouse nightmare, because sometimes the forest has a mind of its own. The sea fog rolls in, the sky darkens, and out of the mist gallops a nightmare with no skin. The Nucalavi from Scottish Orcadian legend is a grotesque creature, part horse, part man, all horror. It has a massive horse's body, but growing from its back is a human torso, twisted, bloated, and fused into the beast. And worst of all, it has no skin. Every muscle, vein, and organ is exposed, pulsing and oozing. The Nucalavi spreads disease, withers crops, and poisons livestock. It hates fresh water, so streams are your only refuge. This isn't just a monster, it's an embodiment of plague, rot, and fear, something meant to be avoided at all costs. In the depths of ancient caves, worshipped by the Maya, lived the Camazotz, the bat god of night, death, and sacrifice. This deity wasn't a vampire. It was worse. With the body of a man and the head of a bat, Camazotz wielded obsidian blades and drank blood in sacrificial rituals. He was feared in the Popol Vuh, the sacred Maya text, where he decapitated one of the hero twins inside the House of Bats, a deadly trial. Bats often symbolize mystery. But for the Maya, this creature was a divine executioner, a predator of darkness and a reminder that not all gods protect. She lives deep in the forest, in a hut that walks on chicken legs. Her broom sweeps away her tracks and her mortar flies through the air. She is Baba Yaga, the wild, witch-like figure of Slavic folklore. She's both terrifying and wise. She can help you or eat you. Baba Yaga is a paradox. In some tales, she's a cannibal who devours children. In others, she's a gatekeeper of knowledge, testing the courage and cleverness of travelers. She doesn't live in a tidy cottage. Her house spins and dances, surrounded by skulls. She doesn't cackle, she questions. And if you answer wrong, you might not leave. She's the line between life and death, forest and civilization, witch and grandmother. A baby cries in the night. A sweet-smelling perfume drifts by. Then, silence. The Pontianak, known in Indonesia and Malaysia, is the ghost of a woman who died during childbirth. She appears in white, her long black hair flowing, her skin pale as death. By day, she may pass as human. By night, she becomes a predator, tearing into her victims, especially men, seeking revenge and blood. The Pontianak represents grief, rage, and injustice. She's a symbol of women silenced in life and screaming in death. And if you hear her laughter, run, because the closer it sounds, the farther she really is. In the folklore of southern Chile, witches don't just cast spells. They take flight by transforming their heads. The chonchon is a creature created by black magic. It's a flying head, severed from its body, with massive ears that flap like wings. At night, it takes off into the sky, screeching as it spies on people, spreads curses, or sucks blood. To most, it's invisible, heard but not seen. And its cry, tue tue tu, is an omen of death. It may sound absurd, but to many in Chile and Mapuche traditions, the chonchon is a dark spirit, proof that evil can defy anatomy and gravity. Midnight in Japan. You hear bones rattling, no footsteps, no breathing, just the sound of 1,000 skeletons marching as one. You've just encountered the Gashadokuro, a giant skeleton born from the unburied bones of people who died from starvation or war. Towering above the trees, it roams the countryside, invisible until it strikes. It grabs humans and crushes them, sometimes biting off their heads and drinking their blood. The Gashadokuro isn't just a monster, it's a warning, a symbol of what happens when people are forgotten, when mass suffering goes unacknowledged. You won't see it coming, but you'll feel the rumble of regret. You're by the river. A handsome stranger approaches, charming, mysterious, and a bit too perfect. He's not human. He's an encantado, a shape-shifting dolphin spirit from Brazilian folklore. During the day, he's a pink river dolphin, but at night he takes human form to seduce, enchant, and sometimes kidnap. Encantados are known to lure people into the river, never to be seen again. Some say they're responsible for unexpected pregnancies. Others claim they bring luck or madness. They wear hats to hide the telltale blowhole on their heads. So if you see someone dancing too well, look twice. Sometimes the most dangerous creature is the one who smiles. He's handsome, charming, magnetic. You can't help but feel drawn to him. But turn your back and he shows his true face, literally. The Kishi from Angolan folklore is a two-faced demon. One face is that of a handsome man. The other, hidden behind his head, is the snarling maw of a hyena. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more.